To let us know we have some changes coming in quick. It is going to feel like winter really soon here in western New York.
Cold temperatures mixed with snow. It is going to feel like winter, at least for today. But it looks like as temperatures warm up, we're going to see more of a rain-snow mix, especially around Erie County and the northern portions of the southern tier. Now, we are seeing some light snow around Olean, but as I mentioned earlier on, temperatures on the ground are still on the warm side, so if we do see any accumulation, I don't think it's going to be on the roadways all that much. Notice, even at night, the roadways were more wet than anything. If we do see any accumulation, it's going to come on the grassy areas, on your car, if it's been sitting out all night long, where it's a little bit colder. So that's where we're going to see anything in terms of accumulation across most of the areas. And we do have a winter weather advisory that's going to be in effect until 10 p.m. and that's going to go for McKean and Potter County in Pennsylvania until 10 p.m. So that's where the winter weather advisory is. And we do have winter storm watches that extend further to the east, eastern Pennsylvania, eastern New York, and then across New England as well. And that's because that storm that is affecting us, we're just right on the outside edge of it, and mostly New England is going to get affected and get hit pretty hard. Could see upwards of maybe more than a foot of snow over the course of the next 48 hours. So some pretty nasty weather headed that way. Luckily, we're just possibly going to pick up a couple of inches, especially in the southern tier. Now, notice there are some breaks in there, especially around Bradford, at least right now. But into southern Erie County, starting to see a changeover to a rain-snow mix, and that's starting to make its way to the outer edge of Erie County there. So right at Springville, just starting to see that there. Gowanda is going to start to see some rain-snow mix rather shortly, say in the next 30 minutes probably there. But this system is pretty large, affecting most of the portions of Pennsylvania, southeastern portions of Pennsylvania, and then eastern New York, and then up towards New England. Now, temperature-wise, we have 36 degrees in Buffalo, but the eastern suburbs are much cooler. Temperatures in the low 30s. So even as we see temperatures, even as we see the snow making its way up to that area, we still could see some light snow, not necessarily yet a rain-snow mix because temperatures are still below freezing. And even when you get into around 33, 34 degrees, the upper air is still cold enough to support snow. So we could see some flurries falling, even though temperatures are a little bit warmer, but then we'll eventually turn over to a rain-snow mix. So here's what I'm talking about. I think this is a good representation of what I've been saying, how we're just right on the outer edge of it, and most of this is going to push to the east and then affect New England. And I'll show you that here on our future watch. Same thing. Look off to the west. There's a lot of clearing, and that's what we'll see for tomorrow. But in the meantime, we have to deal with this system that just skirts right up to about Erie County, then moves off to the east and clears on up for us. And then by tomorrow, we're actually going to be seeing some sunshine. And I think even by this afternoon, we're going to start to see most of this rain-snow mix, snow coming to an end with just a slight chance of some rain-snow mix for tonight. So here's what I'm looking at in terms of accumulation. If you're in the northern portions of Chautauqua County, Cattaraugus County, Allegheny County, less than a half of an inch, maybe up to an inch in the southern portions of those counties, and then in Pennsylvania, it looks like 1 to 2 inches of snow is going to be possible. So we'll see that light snow early, then changing over to a rain-snow mix. It's going to be chilly throughout much of the day. Temperatures in the low 40s. And then tonight, still a slight chance of a rain-snow mix, mainly early. Then we'll clear up, see more clearing conditions, and that's why we'll see temperatures really drop, especially in the southern tier, down to the mid-20s. For tomorrow, much, much better. Mostly sunny skies, and we'll see warmer temperatures as well. Look for temperatures to be climbing into the upper 40s, the low 50s. Still below average, though, even though that will feel much nicer than the mid to low 40s that we'll see for today. And then tomorrow night, mostly cloudy skies, still a little on the cool side. Overnight, the southern tier, temperatures are going to be in the low 30s there. And then on Monday, temperatures continue to warm up. Just a slight chance to see some rain, temperatures in the mid-50s. Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be the better part of the week with sunny skies. Then on Thursday, we'll start to cool back off, and then on Friday, we'll bring in our next chance of some rain. So today looks like, at least right now over the next 7 days, the only chance to see some snow, that rain-snow mix. Could be a little slick out there at times. The roads and the grounds is still pretty warm, so I don't think we'll see a whole lot of accumulation, and I don't think we have to deal with ice too much.
All right, now we were seeing the graphic there. Monday, you said a chance of rain. What about Monday night with all the trick-or-treaters out there?
Could see a few sprinkles, but I do think we're going to start to clear up by then because we are expecting some nice conditions for Tuesday and Wednesday. At least we're not seeing snow. I grew up in Cleveland, and it seemed like every other year when we went out trick-or-treating, we were seeing some snow.
All right, well, always a shame. You got to put a jacket on over your costume, right? Don't really get to show off what you're wearing that way.
Or you get a bigger costume and you put the jacket on underneath it.
That's one way to look at it. All right, thanks, Brian.